If you're planning a trip to San Diego, this is how I would recommend spending 4 days there. This itinerary ended up being the perfect mix of exploring, relaxing, and actually doing the things that are worth it. Since we didn't have a full week here, we wanted to hit the major attractions, knowing that we can always go back and visit if we want to see more, which trust me, you're going to want to see more. We caught an early morning flight from Dallas to San Diego. Since our flight was only 3.5 hours, it put us landing there before noon, which was so awesome because it still gave us the entire day to do stuff. For hotels, we ended up staying at the Marriott Marquis San Diego Marina. Honestly, this was such a solid choice because the location is seriously unbeatable. It's right on the marina and it's within walking distance to Seaport Village and the Gaslamp Quarter. So you're within walking distance to tons of restaurants. You're right there on the water so you can see the ocean, all the boats. It's just located in such a great area and you really can't beat this if it's your first time in San Diego. I know there's also a Hyatt nearby and that's pretty highly rated. I did look at that one, but I'll admit the pool at this location sold me, but the chlorine at the pool was like way too high. It actually kind of like made my eyes burn and water a little bit. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but I will say all the amenities, the locations, the room, everything else was wonderful. If you plan on exploring everything that San Diego has to offer, then I really cannot recommend renting a car enough. We really would not have had nearly as much fun if we didn't have the freedom of a car. Just keep in mind, and especially at the Marriott, parking is going to be expensive. You do have to pay per day of parking, and that really adds up. But again, I do think it's worth it if you want to get out and explore. For car rentals, we always go with Enterprise. They are the best. I love them so much. No, this is not sponsored. I just seriously love Enterprise. Getting to Balboa Park was just a quick 10-minute drive from our hotel. We did this after getting lunch on day one. Balboa Park is a 1,200-acre historic urban cultural park. So not only does it house the San Diego Zoo, but it also has various museums, theaters, and restaurants. It is such a cool, walkable area, and like I said, it's huge, so I would definitely plan at least half of a day there. If you love art, Balboa Park is home to 18 museums, so there is plenty for you to check out and look at. I feel like we only kind of scratched the surface with some of the museums that we explored, but I definitely recommend this as a stop if you're into that. One spot I would definitely recommend though is the desert garden. It's filled with all kinds of cacti and desert plants, and honestly it was so gorgeous. As somebody who just genuinely loves plants, this was a really fun stop for us and we hung out here for quite a while.
Legit a tree at the bottom.
Oh my god.
It's just one huge like tree trunk.
My other favorite stop was the Botanical Building. This is located on El Prado Walkway and it's adjacent to the Timken Museum of Art. We spent the last of our time at the Japanese Friendship Garden and Museum, and this was easily one of the most peaceful parts of the park. Admission was $16 each, which I thought wasn't too bad. It's tucked away from the busier areas, so it does feel really calm and intentional. For the Friendship Garden, there are tons of little pathways, koi ponds, and beautiful views through the whole garden. Lots of photo moments here. It just felt like its own little world and it was so cool. We spent a lot of time here actually, especially just watching all the koi fish. Definitely take your time here instead of rushing through. The little bonsai tree section was super cool too. Some of these trees were over 80 years old. So we woke up fairly early this morning and we are walking to a coffee shop called Spill the Beans. We're gonna grab some coffee and a matcha, and then after that we're gonna head to the San Diego Zoo So we're gonna hit up the zoo, be there all day for my birthday, and then this evening, Skylar made dinner reservations for us. I have no idea where we're going, but I'm really excited. We just had breakfast at Spill the Beans, and it was so good. I got me a chai latte, it's almost gone, very tasty. And then we split the San Diego bagel. It's like bacon, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel. It's perfect. The sun is out and it's shining, and it's gonna be a great day. So we ended up getting to the zoo almost at 10 a.m. So we were a little later than we wanted to be. The zoo does open at 9 a.m. and I would try to get there as early as possible because if you're gonna go here, it's definitely gonna be an all day thing. We had admission for just us 2 adults and it was $78 a piece or $156 total. I feel like that's a super fair price for everything that you get here. I also didn't know it at the time, but apparently you can bring like food and drinks in here. So I think it's like a really awesome family friendly place because really if you wanted to, you could like pack a bunch of like food and not have to pay for lunch at the zoo, which is definitely going to be on the pricier side. It's 11 a.m. We've been at the zoo for about an hour now and my mind has just been totally blown. I've wanted to come to the zoo ever since I was a kid because I watched a ton of Animal Planet and they were always talking about how amazing the San Diego Zoo is, and they're right. It's awesome. Like the habitats here are insane. There's so many animals, so many plants. Just I'm literally, I cannot even explain how amazing it is. If you're in the area, please come here. I'm having so much fun. I feel like a kid again. I don't think Skylar realized how cool the zoo was gonna be. Is that right?
No, I didn't think. Well, I knew it would be cool, but I didn't know it was gonna. It's just all the plants and the landscaping and everything is crazy.
We're going through this like foresty jungle region and there's so many monstera plants. And I'm telling Skylar, like, we just need to donate our monstera to the San Diego Zoo because they are thriving here. They're freaking huge.
Well, for some reason, our monstera continues to thrive. We kind of neglect it.
Yeah, no, it loves neglect. It's huge. Like, it would fit right in here with all these other plants. This honestly reminds me of when we were in Puerto Rico and we were hiking through the rainforest there. Like, this is honestly exactly like that. It's insane. Does this not remind you of the rainforest in Puerto Rico?
Yes, I was just thinking that. Like, so much like that rainforest. That is so massive.
This is a world-renowned zoo for a reason, so if you're not sure if you want to stop here or not, I have to say if you have any interest in nature, wildlife, or even just plants, like, I highly recommend coming here. This was such an amazing day, and it was my favorite day during the entire trip. Like, Skylar and I almost decided to come back another day, and I think we definitely would have if we were going to be here longer than the amount of time that we were. We did end up buying lunch here, and I have to say, like, it was so good. I had a barbecue pulled pork sandwich, and like, it was literally delicious. They also do sell alcohol here, so of course I had to get a margarita. It was my birthday, you guys. Couldn't stop here without getting one. So we just had a really good lunch, and we just got some drinks. I got the Cadillac margarita. Skylar got a beer. I think my drink might be a little bit better than his, but these are actually really good. It was expensive. It was like $24, but
I think it's worth it.
One of our goals was to see every exhibit in the zoo, and I'm pretty confident that we did do that. My only regret is that we didn't make it on the aerial tram, which felt like a really big deal because it looks so cool. This is also included in your day pass, so it's not like you're paying any extra for it. Honestly, I was pretty devastated that we weren't able to make it, but we had to make it to our dinner reservation. So next time I go to the zoo, I will definitely be going on the aerial tram.
This is so high up. We're finishing up at the zoo. We are in the reptile area, so we're gonna finish up by checking out the snakes, the frogs, and the Komodo dragons, of course. So we've been here since about 10 a.m. and it's 3:10 right now. So our goal is to get out by 4 because we have dinner reservations later that we need to get ready for. So this is definitely an all-day thing and it's been so fun.
So this really surprised me. I had no idea that pink katydids exist. I've seen these all the time out in the country, just the regular ones, and I had no idea that there were pink ones. For dinner, Skylar surprised me with reservations at Callie. This is a Michelin Guide recognized Mediterranean restaurant located in the East Village neighborhood. This is definitely on the pricier side, but so great if you're celebrating a birthday or an anniversary.
My birthday gelato! We just finished having dinner at Callie, which Skylar surprised me. I had no idea where we were going. It was really fun. So it does not have a Michelin star, but what did you say?
It's like Michelin recognized.
Okay, so it's Michelin recognized. We love that. And it's cute. It's a vibe inside.
It was hard to pick a place because looking at the menu for like all these nicer restaurants.
Yeah, and you know how
everything's
nice restaurants are. Like you look at the menu and you're like, I don't know what this is. And I mean, I kind of felt like that there. But it was great. The vegetables were so good. Like the beets, the broccoli, the carrots were
too vinegary.
The gelato was so good. It was just a cute vibe. Loved every bit of it. So good job. Thank you. And they gave me a little happy birthday card.
Oh, yeah,
so that was real sweet.
It?
I got it. Yeah, it's in my bag. We got over 21,000 steps today. So even though I didn't go to the gym, I definitely got my exercise in. And we just went down to the hot tub and I feel like my eyes are burning out of my head. The chlorine in the hot tub was there's way too much chlorine in there. It was nice, it was warm, it was comfy, but we did not stay in there that long because the chlorine was so bad. I mean, look at my eyes, they look really bad. We are pooped. We had a whole day. It was a fun day, probably one of the best birthdays I have had. So we're gonna get nice and comfy, watch some Netflix, and go to bed because we have a big day tomorrow too, and we are tired. Today we're headed to La Jolla. It's gonna be beautiful weather today. I think it's probably gonna hit like almost 80 degrees. So it's gonna be our perfect California road trip up the coast kind of vibe today. We're gonna go get coffee and tea for me this morning so we can wake up.
From our hotel to La Jolla, it was just about a 25 to 30 minute drive. You could definitely make a bigger day out of this. We kept it really low key and chill. We just wanted to get coffee and walk by the ocean and just enjoy the vibe.
The coffee tastes burnt. I don't know. Maybe a 5 out of 10.
Dang.
It's all right, but it's burnt.
I got a chai tea lattes. It's pretty good. A little on the sweet side, but better than being not sweet because I'm tired and I can use all the sugar that I can get. I think the chai is good. Skylar says the latte is a thumbs down though, which is a bummer.
The
No.
thumbs middle.
Thumbs middle.
Yeah. It's not bad, but it's not good.
It's a cute vibe in there though. A little tight, but very, very cute. So we stopped at La Jolla Tide Pools just to take in the beautiful views behind me. This area is so beautiful, and so we're looking at Zillow and found a place to rent, and it's only $15,000 a month. So there you go.
La Jolla is so gorgeous, and you could spend the full day here. If you wanted to stay outdoors, you could go surfing, you could swim, you could just lay out on the beach and read a book. If you're like us and you have a healthy dose of fear for the ocean and you don't want to get sandy, you can just sit there and enjoy it. The views are absolutely stunning. Since you're already in the area, you should definitely stop by La Jolla Cove to see the seals. Obviously, they are wild animals, so definitely keep your distance here. But honestly, it was a really fun stop. It was just really cute to see the seals. I think it's worth it to go check it out. Also, if you have extra time, I would recommend walking around the shops and cafes in La Jolla Village. We didn't get a chance to explore much, which was kind of unfortunate, but the whole area looked super cute. I think it would make such a great afternoon stop, and the next time we go, I'm definitely going to spend more time there.
We made it to Carlsbad, and we're just cruising Carlsbad Boulevard right next to the Pacific Ocean, just checking out the views, the beach, the cute little shops. It is so pretty today, and it's just all around like a road trip vibe today.
Carlsbad is also such a cute town to check out. There are so many shops, bars, and restaurants around Carlsbad Village, and it just has such a good coastal vibe. We stopped at Tower 39 Rooftop Lounge for appetizers and drinks, and the ocean views were so good, especially around sunset, which was when we were there. You could spend tons of time in Carlsbad and check out everything it has to offer. We were pretty worn out, so we ended up calling it an early night because we had another big day coming up the next day.
Today is our last official day in San Diego before we head home tomorrow. We are walking to go get coffee and tea. After that, we're gonna go hit up the USS Midway and then the Star of India, which I'm very excited about. And then we're gonna go to the Sea Level Restaurant, which has like seafood and has like a beautiful view of the skyline.
Since our hotel was so close to Seaport Village, we stopped at Spill the Beans again. I think we went here like 2 or 3 times during our visit here. They had really good matcha and the breakfast was good. From our hotel, it was about a 1-mile walk along the Embacardero to get to the USS Midway. There is a lot to see along the way too, including fishermen selling fresh seafood, street vendors selling clothes, and there was even a DJ on our way back in the afternoon. Even if you're not super into military history, it's still a really cool experience. They also had the giant statue of like the sailor and the nurse kissing, which is just a classic photo op. As far as ticket pricing, we just purchased our tickets there and it was $41 each. I think if you buy them online, I believe it's like a $2 discount, so you might want to do that just to save yourself a little bit of money. The ship itself is absolutely huge, and it's crazy getting to walk through the sleeping quarters, control rooms, and flight deck while kind of imagining what life would actually be like on board. It really is a floating city, and I honestly kept forgetting that I was actually on a ship and not in a building. The flight deck was probably my favorite part because you get amazing views of the San Diego skyline and the harbor, and there's so many different aircraft up there to explore.
All the supply in here.
Well, yeah, but
Supplies.
they also parachute out of these. Oh, this is not comfy, so you'd be like...
Is it better than an American Airlines seat? Maybe. Is it cool?
I would recommend giving yourself at least 3 hours here, but you really could make a whole day out of it if you wanted to. We did walk over to the Star of India, but at this point it was really hot in the day and we were feeling like we definitely needed a break, so we ended up heading back to our hotel and didn't tour it.
It's a little past 1 p.m. and it is very, very hot. So we're actually gonna head back to the hotel and kind of freshen up and then go grab some lunch because we have done a ton of walking today and yesterday and the day before, and we are pretty tired and I don't really want to be out here during the heat of the day. So I'm ready to go eat and have a couple drinks.
The food and views at Sea Level Lounge were honestly the perfect way to wrap up our trip. We got there right around sunset and the whole atmosphere was exactly what we were looking for. Once we finished dinner, it was already getting pretty late, so we just cruised through Little Italy for a bit, but we're honestly too tired to fully explore it. I know it's such a great area though, and we'll definitely spend more time there on our next trip. We really only scratched the surface of what San Diego has to offer, and there are still so many places we want to check out, like the Gaslamp Quarter, Sunset Cliffs, and Torrey Pines. But overall, this trip completely lived up to the hype. I can already tell San Diego is one of those places we're going to keep coming back to. Hopefully this video gave you some ideas for your own San Diego trip. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.